Hey guys, welcome back to Therapeutic Thursday. Today's episode of Therapeutic Thursday, I'm going to take you along with me in my morning skincare routine. We're going to go to the bathroom, I'm going to wash my face, and then we're going to come back in here in the beauty room and I'm going to apply the remainder of my beauty products in what step I use them, why I use them, etc. So, if you're interested in this video, keep watching. Let's go straight to the bathroom and let's get to washing our face. Alright guys, so I'm down on my knees because you can't see nothing but my waist if I stand up. So to start this off, what I do every morning, I normally take my showers at night. Sometimes I will take them in the morning, but most of the time I take my shower at night. So when I get up in the mornings, the first thing I do is I come in here and I brush my teeth. The toothpaste, I have two toothpastes that I like to use. First of all, I use, in the morning time, this is the Sensodyne Full Protection Plus Whitening Toothpaste. I do have sensitive teeth, so a lot of things hurt my teeth, but I also want to do whitening because I've been trying to work on my teeth and get them whiter. And then at nighttime, I know this is a morning time routine, but I'll go ahead and mention this one. At nighttime, I use the Colgate Prevident 5000 Booster Plus. This is a prescription toothpaste. I buy it at my daughter's orthodontist. It's $15. So you should be able to buy it at different dentist offices and orthodontic offices. That's where I purchased mine, or you can get it prescribed to you and you can fill it at the pharmacy. So, first thing I do is brush my teeth. Next, I like to get a washcloth and I just like to wet it with warm water. And I just take the warm rag and I just kind of press it into my skin just to kind of moisten my face up a little bit to prep it for the skincare routine. The face wash that I use, my Holy Grail face wash, is the Purity Made Simple by Velocity Face Wash. This is 32 fluid ounce bottle. You can get this at Sephora. It is $55. It is a little bit costly, but this huge thing will last all year long. So when you think of it as the big picture, you're actually saving money. So to use my face, I use the Clinique Sonic Cleansing System, I think is what it's called. I put that down here, exactly what the name of it is. And I just put a large squirt right on the brush. And then before I turn it on, I like to just kind of rub it around my face just to apply the cleanser in all areas of my face. Then I get one more pump. I wet it just a little bit with warm water. And I go straight into cleansing my face. I like to do this in very slow circular motions. And I don't press down really hard. Sometimes these facial brushes can be a slight bit harsh on the skin. This one is, for the most part, really soft. Now, I've never used an actual Clarisonic brand Clarisonic, so I can't compare whether this one is softer or harder than that one. But this one, it's really soft actually. But I don't like to go in and press really, really hard because I don't want to damage my skin. I just want to cleanse it. And going in soft circular motions, the vibration really gets in there and it gets into your pores and cleans it out very good. So I love, love, love using this facial brush. I just think it works excellent. And since I have been using this, I've been using this for, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months maybe. I can tell a huge difference in my skin. It's just a lot cleaner. My breakouts are a lot less. So I highly recommend getting you a Clarisonic or this Clinique one. I find this one is not as costly as a Clarisonic. This one will run you right at $100 when a Clarisonic is going to be about $200 to $300 depending on which one you purchase. But for the most part, they're the same thing. They're just a bristle head brush that vibrates and cleans your skin. I really like this one. So I just really take my time and make sure I cover all the surface of my face. I do my ears, I do my chin, I do under my chin, I do my neck. I make sure I cover all the ground when doing my face wash. Another tip you want to remember is to never massage downwards. That can cause your skin to pull downwards, causing sagginess. You want to always, when you're washing your face, whether you're using a Clarisonic brush or anything, no matter what it is, even when applying your moisturizer, you want to always rub upwards rather than downwards. So when I feel like I've got this nice and soaked up and cleansed, I will turn the water back on. I will rinse my brush out and I will go straight in, kind of like a toothbrush when you wet it after you brush your teeth and you go back in, you're kind of rinsing your teeth off. Kind of what we do with our face. I get it wet and then I go back in. I try to hold a towel right here so it don't run all down my shirt. I just kind of go back in with the hot water or the warm water to rinse. And I just go over every area of my face with the warm water. I try not to use hot water because hot water can be very damaging on sensitive skin, and your face is the most sensitive part of your body. So you just want to use a nice warm water, not scalding hot. Then I take the rag that I initially moistened my face up with. I get it nice and wet, and I go in and I pat any excess soap off of my face. I try not to rub. You don't want to rub your facial skin either because it is so sensitive, especially around your eyes. You definitely don't want to rub around your eyes. Make sure you pat with a very light hand. Right now I'm kind of suffering from a sunburn and my forehead is dried out, about to peel. I'm trying to keep it good moisturized so it doesn't, oh, it's killing my knees. And then I just take my towel and I pat my face dry. Alright, so back to the beauty area. So the next step that I do in my cleansing or my skincare is I like to go in with a toner. I use the Clinique clarifying lotion. I just get a cotton round and I apply some of this toner onto it and I rub it all over my skin. Using a toner helps balance your skin. So I highly recommend using a toner. If not, that's alright also. I didn't use a toner for many years of my life, but lately it has become a religious step in my beauty routine. Now I will say, I guess a disclaimer here, I will admit that the beauty products that I use for my skincare, they are a little bit on the more costly side. And just because this is the products I use, it doesn't mean that's the products you have to use. You find what works for your skin and go with it. It doesn't matter if it costs $50 or 50 cents. If it works for you, use it. I have battled with skin problems my whole life. And I finally feel like this is the products that work best for me. And yes, they do cost a little bit more than drugstore products, but I'm willing to sink the money into them because of how it has transformed my skin, if that makes sense. So, don't feel like you have to run out and buy all these products that I'm using. Don't do that. If you have products from Walmart, Walgreens, the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, and you feel like they work for your skin, then by all means keep using them. These are just the products that I have found that works for me. So, next I like to go in with my eye cream. I use the Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. This is my favorite eye cream that I have found to date. And I just like to dab it. I start right here in the darker circles. And I do apply a rather generous amount because I like to massage this in all around my eye socket. I focus right here in the dark circles of my eye, and then I very softly rub this outward all the way out to my hairline because I want this to soak into where my crow's feet would be. Now I have had crow's feet in the past, but I have found with my skincare routine, I have fixed that problem and they are gone, long gone. When rubbing in your eye cream, another thing you want to remember is you want to use a very, very gentle touch. You don't want to be pushing in there because this skin around our eyes is the most sensitive part of skin on our face. It's recommended to use your ring finger because it has the least pressure out of any fingers on your hand. But for some reason, I just can't use my ring finger. So I like to use my middle finger, but I use a very gentle touch. I do not apply pressure at all. I just very gently massage the eye cream in and around my entire eye socket. I do put it onto my eyelids. If you have greasy eyelids or oily eyelids, I guess I should say, you might want to skip the eye cream on the eyelids for the morning part of your skin routine, especially if you're going to apply makeup, because it could cause your eyeshadows to crease worse. But I do not have oily eyelids, so I don't have that issue. So I like to just apply it all around my eyes. Eyelids, under my eyes, all the way out to the hairline, like I said. Focusing right here, right in the crevices of your eye where your dark circles are. I feel like this kind of feeds your dark circles and helps them lighten up, if that makes any sense whatsoever. The next product that I go in with, this is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Dark Spot Corrector and Optimizer. Now, I have been using this right at a month. It's almost time to do an update because I had a lot of dark spots right here under my chin, and I had some right here on my face. Right now, I've got a couple of breakouts, but it's almost time to do an update to see whether or not I think this actually works. I have used this religiously every day, every morning, and every night. And I just use one pump and I apply it under my chin, right here on my double chin. With what is left on my fingers, I like to rub right here on my actual chin. I do have some acne scarring on my chin. Not as bad as it was down here, but I do have a little bit, so I like to rub it right here. And then the last thing I like to do with this, I like to take like just a little teeny tiny, not just the slightest little bit, like a little bit, and I apply it right here in this area, right where I have a couple acne scars. And it looks like I'm going to have some more with these breakouts, but I like to massage that in really good right in that area to help those dark spots fade. The next step I like to go in with is I like to go in with a lip balm. Today, or I will exfoliate my lips. Today is not a lip exfoliation day. I only do that 3 times a week. On those days, I go in with my little Clinique Sweet Pot. It has the exfoliator on one side and the balm on the other. But it is not my exfoliation day. So, on the days that I don't exfoliate, I just like to go in with a lip balm. Something that's very moisturizing for my lips. My favorite one is the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi Lip Balm in Rose. This is so moisturizing. But a 99-cent chapstick can do the same thing. And I will be honest with you, the only reason I have this, I would not have ordered this just as a single item. The only reason I have this is because I ordered a package off of QVC full of It Cosmetic products, and that was included. So I got that as kind of a little freebie, I guess you should say. But I am glad because that is an amazing lip balm. I love that so much. My next step, the next 2 products that I go in with, I mix them and I put them on my face in the mornings. This is the C Firma Day Serum. This firm brightens. It has 15% absorbic acid. And it is recommended to use with this. This is my Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. This quenches plus illuminates your skin. So these 2 products together is like my magic cocktail. I use 1 squirt of each. 1 squirt of the day serum, and then I use 1 squirt of the Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, and I just kind of mix them together in my fingers there, and then I just pat. I pat this onto my face. Oh, my forehead is so dry. I'm going to have to put something thicker on up there. I don't like to go in with a thick moisturizer during the day. Especially if I'm wearing makeup, because it makes my makeup slide around if I go in with too much. So these are like perfect because they're lightweight, but they're so moisturizing. They make my skin feel so soft and moisturized, and they just so good. I swear, these products, I swear by them. I just wish that they were cheaper. So for today, since my forehead is burnt and very dry, I don't want it to peel, I'm going to go in with something a little bit thicker. This is not something that I would use on a daily basis in my skincare. This is a CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It is thicker than a daytime lotion, so that's why I'm choosing this one. I'm just going to use one squirt, and I'm just going to massage this into my forehead because I can feel my forehead like scaly, I guess, if that makes sense. I can feel the skin like getting ready to start peeling, and I don't want that. So if I can keep my face moisturized and prevent that peeling, oh, that'd be a miracle. Probably use it on the bridge of my nose too, because my nose got really burnt and it's kind of dry feeling. Even after all these products, it still feels dry, if that tells you anything. That's how bad that I burnt. So once again, this is not something I would do on the daily, but for today's purposes of the dry forehead and nose, I am going to use this product next. Alright, so then the last step of my daily skincare routine is I just like to go in with my Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I like to spritz this all over my face and neck, and then I will let it all sink in and dry, and that is the end of my daytime skincare routine. I really go in heavy with that. So I don't know which products, or if it's all products, or it's the products mixed together. I don't know what it is, but if you go back and watch my very first YouTube video, Lord help you if you do, because it's pitiful. And then you come back to now, you can see like a world of difference in my skin. My skin has done a 360. I used to constantly have cystic acne like all over my chin, all under my neck. Sometimes I would get it in this area. These little breakups, these are my monthly breakouts. I get 1 or 2, maybe 3 little zits. I pick at them and I make them worse, which I know is a big no-no, but it's a bad habit. But yes, my skin has just transformed like you would not believe. It looks younger. It's more firm. I don't have fine lines and wrinkles going on. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of mind-blowing. And I'm not sure exactly which products is doing it. So I use the same products all the time because I don't want to cut one out of my routine and things go south, if you know what I mean. But if I had to guess which one it is, I'm going to say it's these two right here. Not because they're costly, but because I've been using these for several months. And the rest of these products is something that I've kind of added in along the way. So I think it's the Drunk Elephant that has really transformed my skin. That's why I will indulge and pay that money for those products, because I personally know that they work. I know that they're that good. They are worth that money. I just wish they wasn't so costly. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's it for my daytime skincare routine. I hope you found this informative and helpful. If you have any questions, just ask down in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys down there. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe before you leave and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of every video that I upload. I upload Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. every day of the week. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.